Moon Knight, episode 4.
Man.
What?
The hell?
Huh? Okay, to be honest, bro, I don't know how good of a review this will be for people that like really tune in and try to, see what we think about the episode, because I will be honest, I don't know what the hell is going on. I was confused from jump. And so Dane, maybe you can shed some light for our viewers, listeners, and also your co-host here on what the hell is going on in this show. You kind of have some, background with reading some of the comics on it. What's going on, bro?
Bro, we might get a filler episode. Episode 5 might be a filler episode. That entire episode might take place in that facility or in the purgatory-esque place. Spoiler alert. Steven, Mark, right now they might be in between. What I think they might be betraying right now is the in-between world idea. Now, he's not really in an institution. In the comics, there was a particular time when he was captured and he was put in an institution and he was having an identity situation, if you will, and not realizing which identity was who or who he really was. So I don't know if they're taking inspiration from that, but this is the first episode that I haven't watched twice. I will tell you that. With it being 6 episodes, they're obviously, they're not going to hit on all of them. This is me, Dane Beasley, in my review. I have to understand what's going on, how it plays a role in the bigger picture of the show. So I can't say I can put it down right now. And that's not me, being an MCU stan or anything like that. But just in reality, I've only watched it once. I didn't do any additional research in terms of figuring out from other people what their thoughts were, other people that I trust in terms of, comic book guys, and MCU nerds like, myself. But I think there's just a multi-layered, multifaceted episode, which more metaphorical than anything. So yeah.
It seems like obviously it's probably one of those episodes where you won't know. Obviously, you won't know until episode 5 or even when the series ends in episode 6 what everything meant in this episode. But it's definitely at a point where it's, I don't know, man. For me, it's like so much going on, and I haven't watched it a second time either. And maybe that's something I should do, because we saw so much in this episode. We saw Mark Spector getting shot, or Steven, right? We saw. Hold on, you're muted.
Sorry.
You're muted.
I coughed, so I was like, I knew I was about to cough, so I was like, let me just. Or it was one of them coughs where you keep your mouth closed because you don't want nobody to think you got the COVID. You okay?
I do that. I do that around Karina sometimes just to mess with her. Like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I just coughed inside of my chest. But yeah, you see Mark Spector, Steven. I was going to call him Stephen Strange. Mark Spector, Stephen Grant getting shot. We see kind of towards the end where he's in the mental facility or whatever. We see all the characters that we've been seeing throughout the show. The lady that was his boss in the museum, the frozen, what do you call those? Not the guy in the spray tan gold. What do you call those people that are just like, you see, go to big cities and they just like frozen like
mines
this?
or Panama, something like that.
Something like that. But he's in a facility. You basically see a bunch of characters and you don't know where we are at this point. Like this, like I don't even know what to say. I haven't even said anything about this episode, to be honest, because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think.
Yeah, my thing is,
I'm confused.
Just don't be fake, Deep. What we're seeing here is a characterization of the essence
in his mind, he thinks that he's dead, but really,
I'm like, bro, no. I don't know. Maybe my interpretation of it is he's in some sort of purgatory, or maybe he's having a crisis, if you will. Not sure which way is up and which way is down situation. So I don't know. Homie got plugged. Look, homie got sprayed. What, 3 times or twice?
I
Yeah,
think it
he
was
ate a few
twice.
bullets. So yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's still like we're at that point. I know we talked about Arthur Harrow's
Right.
character, like if he's really the true villain of this
Hell yeah,
show,
he
which
is.
you think he is,
Yeah, I
right?
think it's a possibility. Did you watch the? I guess it's a preview of episode 4
Of this
the
week's
one that just
episode,
dropped. Did you watch the preview?
the
Yeah, it's like a
preview.
15-second
I'm
preview. Okay,
no.
spoiler alert. It showed Moon Knight running up a pyramid and another character,
Oh, I missed that.
which I assume is Arthur. They're running. The shot is like the pyramid's right here, right, and the shot is them like it's zooming in on them running towards each other, and then like about to punch, like comic book style. I'm gonna kill you. Type. It has that. So I'm like, and that has it. It didn't happen yet, unless it's just something they put out there just to mislead us. But that dude was a villain, bro. The man was walking on glass the first 15 seconds of the freaking show.
Well, episode 4, I don't know what to think, bro. Could be Spectre just playing in his mind. I don't know, man.
You about to really
this is
you
the
about
worst.
to really sit up here on Jim Carrey's internet and say that Arthur might not be the villain?
I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he is either.
What?
Could be another
a red herring.
What do you call it? Party at play. Okay. Could be a god playing with the strings. You know what I'm saying?
Deep. Okay, I'll go along with you.
How is that fake deep?
We're seeing here is someone at play with like a puppet.
We saw some gods.
True.
We saw Alexander the Great.
We all know that gods, in the way that they're written, are selfish. They have their own motives at play. So they want to come off as if they're all high and mighty, but they have some ulterior motives. There's some motives there.
I need Khonshu back.
We're gonna see.
Need Khonshu back. Yeah, that was probably the worst review we've done. At least from my perspective. Like
I'd say most critical. I'd say critical. We're very critical of the episode.
We'll say that. TBD, because we got to see these next 2 episodes, see how everything plays out. We'll talk about episode 5 next
On
week.
to the next. The doo-wop.